Hey, Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, beautiful energy here. A lot of you are working on manifesting your dreams, whether this is a business idea, it could be a love connection, some self-healing, self-development. Ceremony is your first card out here, Capricorn. So it says, I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for better sight. So there is symbology here, dimming light for better sight. There's something that you may have had to go through in order to see yourself better or to see a situation better. It's like turning that pain into gain, being able to go through something that may have been difficult. It may have left you bearing it all. As you can see here, she has a sheer sleeve, but underneath she's bearing it all. So there's some experience or situation that, yes, it has challenged you, Capricorn, but it says, hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, a spell I'll cast for thy spirits in me. And you have the candle magic here. So there is some sort of manifestation, magician skills that you have been learning and working on integrating along the way. I do feel here with the candle magic, there's some sort of manifestation that you're going to see proof of growth, proof of evidence showing up here noticeably, I feel, within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, this is very powerful energy, and its ceremony is victory. It is rewards. It is about you recognizing that you had to endure or go through a situation in order for you to come out on top or come through the other side with a new mindset. There is something here about your own uniqueness, your own authenticity. Okay, I feel like, yes, you've gone through a period of your life where maybe even you felt stripped, because they're giving me the word stripped. It's like you had to strip away some sort of beliefs. You've had to strip away maybe the projections or the pain or the hurt. It's like peeling off the layers upon layers. And a lot of cards have been getting this, a lot of signs, excuse me, have been getting the ceremony card. So a lot of you have been stripping away old hurts, old pains, old beliefs, because you're not taking that with you into the new year. Because what you have here is the falling in love, and this is like the Two of Cups energy. So it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be falling in love with life, falling in love with yourself, falling in love with your projects and the people that you surround yourself with. It says, the thorns of roses rip open the heart only for thy petals to bleed into thy soul. So yeah, some of you, you've gone through some deep heart pain, a lot of maybe loss, a lot of, I'm getting here, some of you, you've gone through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, but there's been something that's pulled on your heartstrings. Again, whether it's health, whether it's a family situation, career, relationship, insert whatever is going on in your life here. But the falling in love is the energy here of opening that heart chakra to its fullest potential. And the only way that you would have been able to reach that fullest potential is by stripping away the layers upon layers of conditioning, or again, beliefs or pain or trauma. There's something new being reborn here. And you can see that she's riding on a white horse. You can barely see it because it blends in with her energy. So I feel like you've shifted your energy, not so much just to this innocence, but a sense of more peace, a sense of more serenity here, Capricorn. And I feel like you are also manifesting from a place of heart, right? Heart and soul is what you're manifesting from. A lot of people can manifest from a place of fear, right? From that place of ego or lower vibrational frequencies. And you yourself most likely have in the past as well. But there's something that you are bringing about to the surface, even if it feels scary. I feel like it's coming from a place of the heart, and you're being guided to take a leap of faith. It wouldn't surprise me to see the Fool energy showing up for you. Now, Capricorn, as we near your season You're taking a look at everything that you've gone through and how you want to feel, how you want to be, and what you need to become in order to have this new experience, this new trip around the sun. You also have the poinsettia card here. Cast the shadows, scream silence at them, right? There's some shadows that may be coming up for you or that you've gone through, but I feel like you are taming them. You are looking them in the eye and you're saying, not today, right? Not today. You're not taking over today because I'm not letting the past define me. I've worked through the shadows. I've done the work here. And it says, what lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. Yes, it does, because you've had to strip something away. You've gone through it. The thorns here of the rose, right, have ripped open the heart. So without that, without the thorns, it wouldn't have been able to strip and rip, right? The word rip is in strip here. So you wouldn't have been able to kind of strip away some of the ideals or patterns, beliefs, even relationships, anything that has kind of tripped you up on your soul's journey when it comes to you manifesting. So again, the poinsettia is a very beautiful energy here. So cast the shadows, scream silence at them. What lurks inside transforms. So you're transforming some sort of pain into gain. You're transforming and defining the past and saying, yes, I've gone through some difficulties, but I'm going to come out stronger because of them. Beautiful energy here. Now you also have the candle magic again. So you can see that in this ceremonial card, she has the candles that are underneath there and she is dimming the light for better sight. So there is something that you are able to see, but because you're dimming the light here, you're able to trust. There is a level and an element of trust that maybe you didn't have before. And I think I just talked about this in maybe Sagittarius's reading as well. Some of you may be on that cusp, or it's the integration of us being in Sagittarian season. But I feel like you in the past may have panicked. You may have said, oh my gosh, what now? I don't have the finances that I want. This relationship is falling apart, or this health issue is coming in. I'm going down the rabbit hole. And there was a level of fear, a level of panic, a level of anxiety that you had to work on stripping away here, Capricorn. And not that there's not going to be times of, questioning and worry, but you're not letting it succumb. You're not letting it take over the energy, the auric field, and you're not letting it bring your vibration down. There is a level and an element of trust here that you didn't have before, and that's going to carry you through. And it's actually helping you strip away some of those shadows or some of those fears, again, of what's held you back in the past. Or there is a deeper understanding of why you had to go through a situation. And maybe you're able to see it now. Okay, so I really like this here. We'll clarify in a moment. Now your outcome is the squirrel medicine. The squirrel medicine, and this is so interesting because when we think of squirrels, they bury their nuts in preparation and they can be all over the place. Sometimes you've heard the phrase, you're like a squirrel. This could be, ADHD. It could be ADD, autism. I feel like sometimes this can be highly spiritual beings that are connecting to many different sources, and it may feel a little scattered at times, but it says pitter patter, plan ahead, keep silent, your path's desire. No eyes or ears shall see you coming, a well-deserved reveal. What this means here, Capricorn, is there's something that you are working on that you haven't quite put out into the universe. Maybe you haven't told many people about, if anyone. This is something that is your dream and your dream alone. And there's a sense of magic within this energy because it hasn't been touched. It's that sense of innocence with that white there that's blended into the woman with the horse, right? It's a love for your projects, a love that you're birthing something. I'm getting strong Empress energy here. Some of you could actually be a birth. But I feel like you could be birthing a new version of yourself, birthing or launching a new product, a business idea. Some of you, you're moving or you're transferring jobs. There's something here that you may be keeping on the lowdown for now. But I feel in Capricorn, in your season, There's something that you will be revealing and no one's going to know. And you may even take them by surprise. They may say, whoa, Capricorn, where have you been? What have you been working on? And then there's this great reveal and they're like, whoa, now I get it. You've been working on some deep, deep stuff here. So this is really quite beautiful energy. Let's dive in and clarify. So I want to take a look here at the ceremony card. What is it that you've been working on, kind of stripping away? You've had to dim the light for better sight. And I feel like you're definitely working on your, candle magic here, working on manifesting. But I see that you have had to strip away a few things. So I want to take a look and see what those are, maybe what you're still working on bearing, right? Bearing your soul, getting rid of anything that weighs you down, okay? Because you can see that she is, just covered by the sheath of that cloth there. What do we have, please, for Capricorn? Yeah, you've been doing the healing work. You have the Four of Swords here. So the Four of Swords is about healing, self-love. It's the card of renewal, rejuvenation. A lot of you have had to just stop, breathe, take a step back. Sometimes you'll even see in the Four of Swords that there is a woman in a bathtub. And that makes complete sense here with the ceremony, with her kind of stripping it down, bearing it all in order for her to feel reinvigorated, for her to detox. There could be something that you've been working on detoxing out of your life in order to fully heal as well. And look at this, you have the Lover's card. So this could be a relationship, and this is exactly what I was sensing here with the falling in love. Even though it's not the Two of Cups, it's the Lovers. So same energy here, basically, of opening up that heart to creating more joy, more happiness, and making decisions and manifesting from a place of heart, from a place of unconditional love. And when this Lover's card shows up, it's Gemini energy. It's about making balanced decisions. When it comes to soul contracts in your life, it's about partnerships and love. And also, the Lovers does represent trust. And we talked about that trust piece. There could have been some disharmony or indecisiveness around your heart here, but that could be what's melting, what's thawing out, what you're working on here is manifesting either a new lover, a situation that you love, something that aligns with your heart versus feels a little bit disconnected or not as harmonious as you would like, or not trusting that the universe or spirit is helping you bring this to fruition. Okay, so you've definitely had to strip it away, bear it away for you to get into alignment with this heart energy. Some of you, you've had to heal from the thorns that have ripped the heart open. Okay, this could have even been a relationship where maybe it was a divorce or it ended. It could be a job that you loved that for whatever reason you've had to part ways, or it could be something that you had to put on the back burner to tend to some needs that needed to be taken care of. Maybe you had to take care of a loved one or children, or you've had to rebuild your financial status here, rebuild from the ground up for some of you. But you've had to bear it all in order to bring it all, okay? Bear it all to bring it all in a sense. Let's take a look at what this falling in love energy is all about. Falling in love with self again. Thank you, Spirit. They're giving me falling in love with yourself again, because you may have got lost a little bit in the process. You weren't really lost, but sometimes when you're going through some deep healing, it can certainly feel lost. But I feel like you are opening the heart, right? There's something about your soul really shining through. Let's take a look at what this is about. Yeah, look at that. You have the Nine of Swords. There was a lot of tossing and turning, anxiety, sleepless nights, right? Nightmares about a situation. And we talked about all of these fears coming in. And we literally said you could manifest from a place of heart, from a place of love, or manifest from a place of fear. And the Nine of Swords is saying you're releasing that. That's what you're stripping away. In order for you to open up entirely and to trust, you had to have those thorns kind of rip away some situation here or some beliefs in order for you to face some fears, okay? With the Nine of Swords showing up here, I do feel like it's important for you to reach out. Speak to a loved one, a professional if need be. If you're going through the healing here, this could be connecting with a Reiki practitioner, a therapist, a coach, a mentor, a doctor, someone that can help you even sleep a little bit better. Someone may have sleep apnea. You may be changing your bedding, your mattress, your pillows. There could just be a new energy. Maybe you're even rearranging your bedroom. That could be really beneficial here, or just switching things up a little bit. Now the poinsettia, I love this energy because it says, cast the shadows, scream silence at them. There's the fears. It's time to say, I'm not letting the fears take over. False evidence appearing real is no longer going to appear real in my life. I'm telling myself a new story. And it's going to transform into the most beautiful of beauty. But yes, there has been fears. But let's take a look at what's being transformed. What's turning into something quite beautiful. Yeah, you're walking away. 8 of Cups. You're walking towards your wish fulfillment. But it may consist of you abandoning, or maybe you felt abandoned. Someone may have left you behind, or maybe you were forced to leave someone or something else behind. I almost get that someone could have left you behind and it caused you to do some healing, but roles could be reversed. Yeah, now you're coming to a place of more balance. Look at this. You have the 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. That is the card of, rest and reconsider. There's something that had caused you, or is in the process of having you rethink things. Okay, am I on the right path? Is this relationship the best for me? Am I in the career that's going to be stable and withstand me from here till maybe retirement? Am I in the right location? Have I traveled to the places that I would like to explore? So you're definitely doing a lot of reconsidering at this time because you are completing a cycle. 9s represent completion. And you see it here with the 9 of Wands. But like I said earlier, you're releasing some of the burdens. And that's what comes after the 9 of Wands is the 10 of Wands. So you're laying down some of those burdens. And I almost said bonds. Some of you may even be laying down some bonds that you've had. Soul contracts may be coming to a completion here. But it's allowing you to move on in order for you to bring more balance into your life with the 2 of Pentacles. There's going to be a choice here. 2s are about choices, partnerships. They're about diversity, reflection, and duality. In Capricorn, you deserve some sort of rest. And I feel like you may choose to keep on moving, keep on trucking, right? I'm going to keep going through this situation until I get what it is exactly that I need. Or some of you are going to choose an entirely new direction, right? It's like you're at a crossroads here, but you're going to choose the path that brings you more balance, even if it is the difficult path. Okay. And that's important for you to remember because whatever path you choose is going to be quite beautiful. You're trusting your intuition here. You're trusting the universe and you have this candle magic here. So there is something that you are working on manifesting. Now, your outcome card is the squirrel medicine. And this is a really great because remember what we said, there's something that you may be keeping to yourself until you are ready to reveal. And this is important because we need to be on par with it. We need to be accepting and we need to understand and go with emotions ourselves before we take any hits from the external. And I feel like you've already taken hits in the past from the external, but there's something you're working on for you, not for anyone else here, but for you. And I feel like it is going to bring about a well-deserved reward. So let's clarify here the squirrel medicine showing up for Capricorn as the outcome. What does this reveal? Wow, look at that. You have a huge bunch. So we have reaching out. You're going from the 2 of Pentacles here to the 3 of Pentacles, which is good because once you find balance, it's allowing you to find the right people, find the right support, right? The right friends, the right soul tribe, the right lovers, the right family, just the connections here that can help you grow. People who have your back, people who are pulling their weight, right? They're a good team player instead of it feeling like everyone is out to, it feels at times like everyone's out to get you or you're by yourself in endeavors, but you're not, right? The 3 of Pentacles is the card of working together to create something quite wonderful and beautiful. And look at that. You have double three showing up here. Three of Cups. This is the card of celebration. It's the card of sharing the love. So that makes perfect sense with double threes. 3 and 3 equals 6, which we're seeing that with the lovers. Okay, you're making choices here to open yourself up, to reach out, to share the love, spread the love, attract and call in and embrace soul tribe and helpful people. Oh, wow, you can't make this up. Look at this. You have the 9, well-deserved reward, 9 of Pentacles. This is the card of creating a life that you love and that you are proud of. Okay, it is the card of achievement. You're doing something. You're standing on your own 2 feet. I'm so proud of you. There's a sense of independence, a sense of pride. Not from the ego, but this is having a life of, possibly luxury. It can be self-sufficiency, feeling confident and proud where you don't have to rely or depend necessarily on others unless you want to, which I feel like you have the people that you can rely on, but you're also walking away from people that you can't, or people are exiting your life that are unreliable. And that's important for you to remember here, even though it may be painful, because there's new opportunities for you to grow. There is the 4 here showing up, 4 of Cups, and we've seen the 4 of Swords, and then we also have the 9. So a lot of double numbers. We have the 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, we have the 9. You have almost all the 9. So look at all this completion energy. There could be a little bit of time of solitude here where you are seeking. You could go off on your own. If you're leaving the corporate world, maybe you're going off on your own. For some of you, maybe it's a relationship where you're ready to go off and do your own thing. But there's a sense of independence within you. Maybe some of you, the lesson here was around codependence. It could have been about you feeling empowered to have that ability to go off and do something on your own. There is a new opportunity here. After a time of feeling like you've missed out on abundance, missed out on emotional wealth, maybe you felt frustrated, maybe even a little bit bored or uninspired here, or even impatient that something was taking a little bit too long because you had to strip away these layers. Because you couldn't keep adding here. You had to start from scratch. You had to start from a sense of vulnerability. You had to kind of lose it all in a sense to gain it all. Wow, I love that. You had to lose it all to gain it all, Capricorn. And look at the well-deserved reward, which literally it says that here on the squirrel spirit. So powerful energy here. Capricorn, you're walking into some beautiful changes come Capricorn season. You're implementing them already. You've already planted the seeds. Now it's time to watch them grow into something quite amazing. And when you're ready to show up in the world, you'll know when that time is. But for now, you may be keeping to yourself, keeping something on the down low. And then when you're ready, you're going to just blow the socks off a lot of people because they don't see it coming. But I feel like it's because you are feeling the power. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. Lots of love.